Hi, Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, talking about annuity payout calculator reviews, looking at all the sites out there that say they have what Stan the Annuity Man has, which they don't. So, spoiler alert, we're going to go through specifics. I'm not going to yell at the other sites, but I'm going to point out some things that you need to be aware of when you're running quotes, when you're looking for that magic number that makes sense for you in your retirement planning. The problem out there is there's a lot of calculators that base the number on projections, hypotheticals, theoreticals, back-tested numbers. You can't do that. When you're talking about your retirement, you have to know what is going to happen. You have to plan on worst-case scenario. You cannot base your plan on raging bull market numbers or looking at the past 10 years. You have to look at what's happening right now and what's contractual. Should there be estimates in there that's non-guaranteed? Possibly, but you have to have guaranteed numbers as part of your plan, unless you're master of the frickin' universe. And I did say frickin'. Frickin'. How do you spell that? Producer? F-R-I-C-K-I-N, and then with like a little apostrophe. So frickin'. My mom's still going to get mad when she sees it. She goes,
Dad, you don't say the word frickin' because people will perceive that you're using the other word.
to of my mom of 83 is like, go back to the bad chicken dinner seminar where you came from and let those agents feed you with. By the way, my mom is a professional plate licker at these seminars. I did a podcast the other day. I have a podcast, if you haven't checked it out, it's called Fun with Annuities. Yes, it's great. My CEO came up with that title. And we have experts on there. And one of the experts I had on there, he goes, I go to these chicken dinner seminars to hear the bad sales pitches. And he said, I think that, his name is Chuck Jaffe. He goes, I think that I've been to more bad chicken dinner seminars than anyone on the planet. I'm like, no player. My mom has you beat. She goes 3 to 4 times a week in St. Augustine, Florida, and she's so good at it, she'll get the invitation in the mail. Hey, be afraid of market volatility. Learn how to, market upside with no downside. Get an upfront button. My mom's like, goes to these things, but she'll call before she goes and say, what's for dessert? I need to know what's for dessert. And she won't go if the dessert's not good because she's from the South. And in the South, you eat the dessert first. Period. What am I talking about? I don't know. Hit the music. Let's get back to it. Let's go. Hit it. All right, I'm back. They're the people behind the camera, which is where all the brains are. I mean, there's brains behind that camera, man. They're like, where were you going with that? I don't know. I'm having fun. I'm Stan the Annuity Man. I'm America's annuity agent. I'm watching TV the other day, and Schwab has this commercial. I love Schwab. Schwab, love you, man. Love you guys. Anyway, they have this commercial where they have this calculator for retirement income and all this stuff, but it's based on your portfolio. So there's no guarantees, but it's really cool. I went to their site. I used it. I liked it. It was good, but I didn't see a lot of guarantees on there. I saw a lot of projections and based on what's happened and based on all their little algorithms and that. That's good. For your non-annuity assets, your non-contractual guarantee assets, that's a good thing. So kudos to Schwab. But I think they're selling it improperly, which is you don't need an annuity. You don't need another annuity in addition to your Social Security, which is an annuity. You don't need more lifetime income floor guarantees. You just need our little calculator with the hypothetical theoreticals and the unicorns chasing the butterflies and everything's wonderful in a bull market because bull markets are wonderful. That's okay, but most of the calculators, the retirement calculators you see out there are based on that pie in the sky, if it works, etc. I did a podcast recently with a gentleman named Wade Pfau. You might know him, P-F-A-U. If you don't know who Wade Pfau is, you need to know who Wade Pfau is, because if there's a retirement income Mount Rushmore, he's got one of the faces on it, okay? He's the smart guy in the room, Princeton economics, PhD, the whole thing. And he had a good point about the 4% rule. And he said he did research, and the 4% rule only works in the United States. If you ran the 4% rule, which is, if you don't know what that is, you have the portfolio and you just peel off 4% for income and you leave the portfolio intact. He said it doesn't work in other countries, but like he was saying in Europe and Japan, it works like a third of the time. Well, with portfolios that address, all sectors, the 4% rule are these estimated type calculators. You need to think about that. And when he said that, I went, Wade Pfau, you're smart. And he goes, I know. No, he didn't say that, but he should have said that because he's very smart. So you need to be careful with projections. You need some guarantees, which leads us to my site, theannuityman.com, where you can do immediate annuity, deferred income annuity, qualified longevity annuity contract, income rider, guarantee income, whether it's income now or income later. We can tell you to the penny what that contractual guaranteed income is going to be. And in combination with some site like a Schwab that has that, I think Fidelity has that. Love Fidelity, love you guys. I love Fidelity, love. That's love. They have these calculators that combine portfolios with non-guarantees, and you just have to be careful. I'm saying use mine in conjunction with theirs. Use mine for annuities, use theirs for the non-annuities, and it works out. Bankrate.com is another one that I love. Love you, guys. Bankrate, I love you, man. I love you. You know that. And I'm always telling people, if you want to see the best CD rates on the planet, go to bankrate.com, one word. But they also have some annuity stuff on there as well, but it's not detailed. They're not living in the world that I'm living in. They're not Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent licensed in all 50 states that wakes up in the morning and reminds my wife that my last name is the Annuity Man. And I live and breathe this stuff. And our calculators reflect that passion. Our calculators show the best contractual guarantees out there. We represent pretty much every single carrier that we can that allow and won't Stan the Annuity Man. That's pretty much everybody, I'm telling you right now. But I'm just saying, if you want guarantees, you need to use our calculators. Be careful in that calculator world, that retirement calculator world, because like everything, I mean, you can punch in and get the number you want. You can massage and get the number you want. But with contractual guarantees, there's no massaging. I need to probably trademark that. There's no massaging contractual guarantees. They are what they are. All right, so the bottom line is know what kind of calculator you're using. Are you using a calculator that's an estimate? Or are you using calculators like at theannuityman.com that are guarantees? I think both can work together, but I don't think you can only use the estimate. I really don't. And you probably shouldn't use just the guarantee. You need growth, and if you need market growth, you don't need an annuity. But with the annuities for lifetime income that creates your income floor, the guarantee calculator, and then the estimate for your other stuff, yeah, use that other stuff. And I'm just going to put up my arm like I'm hugging them. I mean, here's Schwab. Good job, I love you, Schwab, and I love you, Bankrate, and I love you, all these. I love you, what was it, Fidelity? Fidelity's right here. Thank you, Fidelity, short, because I'm 6'6". Love all these people. We can all work together, but you just have to understand what you're looking at and not say, well, this estimate looks good. Yeah. It's like putting together a workout plan and never working out. We don't know what's going to happen. Have the guarantees in place, have the income floor in place so that you can be a better investor. Hey, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next Stan the Annuity Man YouTube video.